Now your microclimate forecast, presented by Bill Howe. Here's meteorologist Carlene Chavis.
Kind of a double whammy, because you know with this weather, a lot of people want to head on down to the coast and get in that water.
Oh, I don't blame them, especially because even at the coast, we're talking about low 90s for tomorrow. So we are in store for the heat returning. It didn't really go away entirely today. We had a little bit of a difference with that onshore flow, but it was rather weak. But by tomorrow, much hotter temperatures. We have the 90s returning to the coast. A heat advisory could be issued by the National Weather Service for tomorrow because of our hot temps west of the mountains. Let's go ahead and take a look at how we shaped up. As I said, it was a minor cool down, just by a few degrees, and only about 6-degree difference for San Diego, for downtown, because we were about 20 degrees above average as we hit our Tuesday forecast, 14 for today. So we definitely had a little bit of cooler air in the works, but still pretty warm out there. 93 degrees above average for Ramona today, and 9 degrees above average for Borrego Springs at 96. Temperatures right now, we have a mixed bag, but most of our temperatures are in the 60s. We're still holding on to a temperature of 70 degrees. That was the temperature the last hour for downtown, also 70 for downtown and 68 for Escondido. 54 degrees for Ramona, Poway's at 58 degrees, 60s for the mountains, and 56 in Campo. We're seeing some relief, a little bit, right along the coast because of that onshore flow. So as far as not so dry air. So we're seeing some recovery along the immediate coast, and some of that atmospheric moisture is returning with that weak onshore flow. So we're at 93% relative humidity for downtown, 87 for Chula Vista, 79 for Oceanside. And that's actually an improvement, because earlier today for the East County, we had the teens, so a little bit more of a recovery. But you'll see in the maps ahead, that will not be the case once we are under that red flag warning over the next couple of days. So a trough of low pressure brought in the cooler onshore flow. High pressure will win out by tomorrow, and that's with a surface high that will generate Santa Ana winds. You already know the drill. It's going to be warm, it's going to be dry, and it's going to be very windy. And those crucial wind speeds, especially the highest ones with a high wind warning, will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. all the way until 2 p.m. on Friday. We have a red flag warning, and you can see that we will have an elevated risk for fires, a very high one. Even by tomorrow around this time, we will have that really favoring the inland valleys as well as the mountains. Strong winds, single-digit relative humidity values, and we take that all the way into Friday. Start to get a little bit more relief as we go into Friday night. So as I said, not a lot of recovery is anticipated. This is conditions for tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. We have single-digit relative humidity getting close towards the coast, really taking over for the inland valleys, and then being that way as we go into the overnight hours, and then still very dry, bone dry for Friday. 91 degrees for the coast tomorrow, 95 for the inland valleys, very warm as we close out the work week. We will still be dry by Saturday, so just keep in mind calmer winds, but still very dry, and we still have to be on alert Saturday. We won't have anything in place, but just be mindful of that. It's not until we hit Sunday we have calmer winds, also a little bit more of that atmospheric moisture, and then we'll see more clouds and cooler temperatures, which we will take into Halloween.
Just in the corner.
That's good timing
Sweating
for when we do get it.